Just setting up, guys. Hope all is well. Alright, it's orchid pots. That's next on the list. Ran out on the website. So making those. Sabrina, good afternoon to you. Thanks for always tuning in. Always nice to see you. You see your name here anyway. Hope you're doing well. How's it going for you? ACL, what's up? How are you? You doing fine? Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well, thank you. Just have to, like I said, make a batch of orchid pots. You're here again. Well, thank you for tuning back in. Appreciate it. Always nice to see familiar names in here. Can't believe how quick these orchid pots sold out. So, that was a quick go. Pass it by. Good day to you. Hope you're doing well today. Nice to see you. Nice shirt, by the way. Looking good. ACL, good. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you, ACL. Just working away. Had a bunch of random stuff I did this morning. Packed kilns. Did some errands and blah blah blah. Like I said, you gotta make these. Gotta make the orchid pots. Gotta make the donuts. Get a shout out to your buddy. There you go. Shouting your buddy out. You know, I don't think I can be here for long. No, my girlfriend is waiting for me. Well, don't keep your girlfriend waiting for you. That's definitely more important than watching a pottery stream. What was it? Marcellus says, wow, very good. Nice talent. Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is what I do for a living. This is my job. So I appreciate the kind words. Thank you and welcome in. Today I'm making orchid pots. I make mainly horticultural wares. So that's what I do for a living. So I stamped my name and a number. Number 2, which indicates that this was used, 2 pounds of wet clay was used to make this pot. So, and then later on, my wife will be drilling or making holes in the side of the pot so the roots can grow out of the pot. Because orchids like to have air and massive amounts of drainage. So they're planted up with like bark mulch. So the soil doesn't come out. It's a cool, it's very cool to see those planted up. Give some amazing blooms. You're also an expert in pottery in your dreams. And when trophies from your poetry. Wow, congratulations for the trophies. Yeah, I just needed to check in. I have been here in all the streams you have. Like, I know, yeah, you said that. That's really cool. I appreciate that you've done that. It's been going for a while now. I guess when did I start? Well, I did the first one about a year ago now. I think it is a year ago now. First live stream I did, and then I didn't really start doing a lot of live streams, especially vertical, until what, June, something like that, July. Thanks, thinking, wow, I'm getting. Well, I do. I'm very happy for you that you've received trophies. I've never gotten a trophy. I don't think I even want one, to be honest with you. Go right in the garbage. Your 9-year-old could do a better job of this? Yeah. Awesome. Well, they should be doing this full time. Because you can make a good living from doing it. So I hope you're teaching your 9-year-old the same decor that you have in comments. They'll really succeed. Hey, how's it going? Don't know your name, but hello to you. The one who wrote hello, man. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been streaming. I haven't, since June or July, I guess. Started doing live streams vertically. But the first one I think I did was last March. So, a year ago. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look back through all the lives. Jeremy. Yeah. So how are you doing, Jeremy? Hope you're doing well. You have a very good sense of humor. Thinking, wow, I'm gonna be. So you think you're funny? Don't let your arrogance blind you now. So how's everybody's day going anyway? Good? Bad? Actually, I don't even know why I'm asking. I hope your day goes well, that's all. But I am wondering. If you're in here chilling, you're hopefully relaxing. I'm not trying to drive or something ridiculous. Joyce, good afternoon. How are you? Always a pleasure to see a member of the Wolff Pack in here. And a very kind one at that. So thank you, Joyce, for tuning back in. Hope you're doing well. I'm making orchid pots today. Ran out on the website, so time to make more. I do have another store order I need to start. But I needed to get some more of these up because it's just easier to make them and get them out of the way than it is to reply to emails saying when I will have them ready. We'll just make them and they can reply, there's some there. For like 5 minutes. Amanda, I'm just fascinated how you make things out of lump of clay. You know? Cool, man. Well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is I've been doing this forever, so kind of learned behavior. My father was a potter, so kind of learned from watching mainly. And I honestly, I spend my whole life kind of making pots when I can. So, but I've been going full time without any other side jobs since '99. So before that, I sold my first pots in '96. So it's been a long time making pots, that's for sure. A lot of spinning, a lot of wheels spinning. How are you today? Welcome to you, Amanda. It's good to see you live. Thank you, Joyce. Always nice to see you here too. Live stream, Benjamin. 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 I hope you like a jamming too. We're jamming. Benjamin. Yeah, I would say Passerby wins that one. Could have had the Benjamina in there, some Ben joke, but I think Passerby wins that. Benjamin is pretty good too, though. I was thinking, hopefully you will be coming. See this in the beer country? Yeah, no, I'm planning on staying here in the States, but you never know. You got some good clay down there? Over there? Benjamin. Yeah, that was good. Benjamin. It was good. Live, I don't know, you just outdid, I think it just outdid Passerby. Oh, Joel's in a very close second. And thank you guys for the likes today. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. For anybody that's just tuning in, this is what I do. I make pottery for a living, and I try to stream a bunch of it. So I go live when I can. There's no schedule. I go live when I can and I want to. And if I'm late, I'm sorry I'm late. I got here as soon as I wanted to. Orchid pots. The same pot over and over again. They all look the same, but I'm gonna double check. It's always good to check your work every once in a while. Let's see. So a good way to check. Obviously I could be using a stick to measure, but I'll just check here. All right, we're good. Good. Can't complain. Laughing, jumping, running around. Laughing, jumping, running, laughing, jumping. Jeremy, do you think it is possible to get mugs to look the same texture as the vases on your website? Yeah, I can make those, but it really, everything kind of comes out different in the high fire, at least the way that I do it down at my father's shop. So down the road, I'll be doing a different way of firing that enables me to have more consistency with that stuff. But honestly, I don't know when that time's going to be because I'm kind of inundated with flower pot sales. The texture does look cool. Yeah, there's different, especially that drip glaze. The wood ash Sato drip glaze looks really cool on the outside. I would use that for the outside. The inside, I'd use that Albany slip, which is the very dark brown or almost black in color. Jost, how's it going? Daryl. Oh, this is my first time seeing you. Oh, thanks for tuning in, Daryl. I think I've seen you before in Joel's streams. Huh. Convinced you were following me, Jost? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Joel says hi. Captured by building 0. Dude, you're right back at it. Wow, man. I don't know if you take a walk over toward our place. We converted a bunch of or one of the wheat fields into paper or sugar, and then got pretty close to being done with the first attempt at a tree farm. So it was working, and then there's some stuff that was going wrong with it, but trying it before we bring it over to the its final resting place. But awesome on you to be able to get up back right to it. You were working hard on that stuff yesterday. So I was thinking, phew, oh, it was good running. No, I don't my couch returning it. Nice. Well, you got some exercise in there, Marcellus. Goes, hi, you have a good taste in live streams. Does clear glaze exist where you can keep the original clay parents? Sure does, yeah. Yep. Clear glaze is a thing that definitely people use. I use it sometimes on red clay. Gives like a redware look. But I haven't used. It's been a while. I mean, I did a couple big outdoor firings last year, but that's about it for glaze for the year because they said nonstop flower pots for me, so which is okay. But someday I'll be getting back into it. I do have a whole load of new glaze stuff that I did, which I should be going to pick up because somebody else actually fired them. There's some really cool ones. There's some turquoise, there's some greens, there's some different reds, and all this really cool high fire cone 10 glazes that came out with that batch. So I'll be excited to have those back here. I'll probably do a video on them, show you guys what happened. But yeah, they were fired in a cone 10. Actually, there was some white with magnetite mixed in, which will leave like a little stone, like sand mark. So there's gonna be some cool ones coming. But I'll do a video on it. Painting for 5 seconds. Gail, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Gail. Thank you for always tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Kind of just working on I am working on orchid pots today. Ran out on the website. So before I start another store order, I need to make a good handful of these so I can progress with that wholesale order or store order without feeling like my website is empty of those and without getting emails saying, why don't you have those? That's today's little mission. How are you? You doing well? Did you fire content reduction or oxidation? Those were fired actually in reduction. The ones that I will be going to get. I didn't fire my the place where I did the where I taught pots over the summer. They fired them, and they use propane reduction. They also do a very big wood fire thing, which I'd like to be a part of. So we'll see if that happens this year. But I could use a whole night by a wood fire kiln. Good 24 hours of burning wood. See what happens in there. That would be fun to do. Especially the location. They're up on Cape Cod, so it's just beautiful up there. Love it. Yeah. Thanks for the likes, guys. It's 16 likes. Appreciate that. Yeah, I see a bunch of hearts popping up. Thank you for everything. Party. It's a pottery party. Not really. Just one dude spinning pots. Every potter. No, you just saw a show where somebody makes sesame seeds to add texture to the clay. What are your thoughts? Do you think it makes... I've never mixed in sesame seeds. I would think they would just burn out, so they would probably leave pits, is my first initial reaction to that. So I could see there just being pits everywhere, which maybe can look cool for a specific thing, but it's also something that us potters really do not like to see when we open up a kiln and there's any pitting. So, but that's interesting. I could see it. Yeah, they burn out, so they leave little pits. I love to experience a wood firing. I watch them on YouTube, and it looks like a lot of work, but very rewarding. Yeah. Yeah, I've only been like a part of like one in my life where I went down and hung out around when it was going on. My pots weren't in the firing, but I was around it. And actually, two out in Wisconsin. When I went to Wisconsin, there was one, which was actually really fun. But yeah, you kind of just like share the workload, and everybody does different things and takes different shifts. You know, different woods in the beginning. Start with pine, work up to hardwood, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So unfreeze. Is it working now? I don't know why things do that, but it's okay now. Yeah. Not sure what goes on here, guys. I reset my Wi-Fi and my modem and everything before I start to make sure there's a better chance of nothing happening. So, but it's probably because there was like 80 people watching. They didn't like that. Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. But thanks for hanging out, guys, and still staying here, the ones that did. I thought it was me. Yeah, no, it was me. Okay, I'll be back soon. Bye. See you later, Marcellus. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you in here. And know I got to keep looking over at the other thing because my phone doesn't show that it froze, but the iPad would show that it froze. So gotta keep looking over and making sure it's working. Don't know what the deal is. These things happen, though they don't happen. I don't see them happening all the time to a lot of other streamers that I'm friends with and whatnot. So not sure what's the deal. Probably because I'm in a basement. Exactly what I was just talking about there. There's a tiny little pit, which is not cool. But I fixed it. Let's see. Jimmy Brown, nice watching you work, my friend. It's a great stream. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. And thanks for tuning in. Very nice of you for the kind words. Just doing what I do. I'm glad you enjoy. Orchid pot. A lot of them. Mirrorhead, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. All going good your way. Another really cool potter in the chat, guys. Mirrorhead Pottery, along with Fresh Cup of Joel. So it's nice to see the potters in here. I'm sure, Gail, that you're a good potter too. I just haven't been able to see any of your work. Going good? Awesome, Mirrorhead. Rolling them out, mate. All right, that's it. It's interesting, though. It's interesting, though. Definitely boring for you to make hundreds of... No, it's not really boring. Because I know what other jobs I couldn't be doing. That I'm thrilled to be able to do this, so I don't find it boring. Do I come across as I think that it's boring? I hope not. Because I'm not bored. I'm a bit tired. I do a ton of stuff. And I stay up way too late this last night messing around. Doing the mess around. Yeah. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, of course. No, thank you. Thank you for always tuning in. The wrong word? All right, repetitive? Well, no, I mean, it is repetitive for sure. But that's the nature of production work. And I'm fine with that. I mean, it would be really cool down the road to be able to just do whatever I'm feeling, you know, at the moment. But at the same time, I get to make what I like to make. If I don't like the look of it, I don't make it. So it is kind of that way. I just have to make a lot of them. Because people, once they see one, they say, oh, okay, I want like, 10 of those, 5 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, 20 of those, 100 of those, whatever it may be. So yeah, there's a repetitive nature to it, but it just kind of, it's all part of the game. It's all part of the, that's the way she goes, bad. That's the way she goes. Remember that's Buddy upstairs running around. He's quite happy because we're above freezing in temperature. He's like, I feel it's coming. Spring is coming. No, because it's above freezing, it's pretty muddy out there, so I'm sure you should tell the mud from running around like an idiot. Throwing phone on a bed, bang. Huh. What's my dog's name? Buddy. Buddy Rich, after the drummer. He's awesome, but when I first got him, I thought he was a yellow lab, and then he ended up being not a yellow lab, and he looked exactly like my last dog, which is unplanned for. Very cool, but unplanned for, and I got it from a kill shelter, and he looked like a yellow lab. They said he was, and sent him up. So, for the first week we had him, because he looked so much like our last dog, I kept calling him by that name, and I was just like, man, I can't. So I just said, come on, buddy, let's go, buddy. You know, I always just said buddy. So, and like I call all little kids little buddy. So I went from little buddy to buddy, and then I was like, you know, you need a drum around here, so I'm gonna call him Buddy Rich. That's when he's in trouble. We use his full name. You like that name? And of course, sometimes he has an attitude just like Buddy Rich, the drummer, did. Mr. Attitude. But he's a sweetheart. He doesn't know what he's doing half the time. Just like his owner. I think I'll go now. I'll watch other streams. Bye, man. See you later. No, sounds good. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Huh? I have no idea what that even means there. It's random comments. Riley says, how many have you made so far today? Actually, I had a whole bunch of other stuff to do, so I literally just started making these on the stream here. So far right here, 6, 9 of these. So not many. We got a lot more to go. And then I gotta make the sausage for him. It's got a little bit of a bump. That's okay. I'll fix it while it's drying. How are you, Riley? Or Rayleigh? Riley. Well, what's your favorite thing to make? The things that sell. No, I'm kidding. I actually enjoy making flower pots. This is what I do for a living, so I definitely, as far as pottery goes, this is all the shapes that I make are kind of my favorite. I'm lucky enough to just make the things I like to make. So this is a PG-13 stream, so I can't give you the real answer. Yeah. Christina, hey, how are you? Paula says, new here. Where do you sell your work? Are they made out of terracotta? These are stoneware, but I also do use terracotta. I sell on my website, bentalpottery.com. I sell to 36 stores in the northeastern United States. And I also split some retail space with my father down in Bantam, Connecticut here. Just a small amount of space, and when I can get there, I hang out with him. We both make pots, so yeah. But a lot of different places, but yeah, bentalpottery.com is the best one if you need something shipped. Christina said hi. Hi, Christina. That's right, not today. That's all you gotta say. All right, not today. Today is not today. It's like a T-ball though, right? Just set up for you to knock it out of the park. Mira, I haven't seen you go live for a while. Tired of it? He's probably busy. Mira's got to do what he's got to do. I'm sure he's not tired of you. Live streaming can be tiresome. I'm not speaking for him, but I'm speaking for myself. Reading chat, making pots, this and that. It can be tiresome because you got to do your job anyway, and then you also have to talk with other people, so it can definitely drain you a bit. Or drain does me anyway. See, it looks difficult to do. You're great. Oh, it gets easier after the first few thousand of each shape. In the beginning, it most certainly can be difficult. Are you trying to make pots at all, Christina? Have you ever tried? Gail says Ben is a great potter. Thanks, Gail. Appreciate that. Just do what I do. I'm under the thought that there's no better or worse. There just is things. So if you like them, you like them. It's all perception. So that's why I've always treated everything. This music, that's why I like pottery, is because there isn't it's not a sport where there's statistics and say this is better or worse. Everybody can do their thing. That's why I love art, music, all of it. What you got to say there, Mary? Live streams do take a lot out of me. I'm used to being alone with my thoughts. Well, I'm sorry. I know, right? But I love the people to talk to. I know. Yeah, it's a tough thing. Because when I'm not on stream and I'm making pots, I either have nothing on, or I can have a podcast on, or I can have music on, or whatever it may be. There's no this is what it's going to be kind of thing. So, do whatever I want. And yeah, you don't really have to talk too much. But the live streaming, you have to read. You have to read the comment. You have to figure out if it's good enough to say or not out loud. And then you repeat it. Then you answer the question. There's some good folk in the chat here. Sure is. Gail says I listen to music. Cool, Gail. What's your go-to? What's your go-to music to listen to while you're working? Actually, this is for everybody. What's your go-to music while you're working, whether it's doing something like pottery or if you can listen to something. What's your go-to? Mysterious passerby, sure is. And I like how you called yourself a good person, passerby. thank you for the, again, for the 34 likes. You guys are very nice. It always sounds cliche to me to say thank you for liking the stream, but I do appreciate it. So. It does feel cliche. Thank you for liking the stream. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe for more content. Yuck. It's a dying art. I love watching you create. Cool. Thanks, Zookeeper. You make it look so easy. That's how we know you've been doing it a while. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Do you actually take care of a zoo? Like, do you work at a zoo? That's cool. Hello, Random. What's up? Make that 30. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Random. Nice to see you and hear renders. All kinds of music. Very eclectic taste. Nice. Yeah, that's the way. I can go from, same with me, I can go from jazz to funk to rap to metal to old school country to, I just go on and on and on, whatever. My playlist that I have is a bit insane where it goes from. If somebody was to analyze it, I don't know how to say this guy would like this certain thing. You should listen to podcasts 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah, that's yeah, it's kind of me right there. Though I do put in a lot of 60s stuff as well. But there's not too much in my list past the year 2000. There's a few things, but I'm with you, Muirhead. No, I just had one at home. Karen says, finished a good cardio session. Feeling great. Nice. Good for you. I need to get more cardio going here. I've been talking about it, that I need to get at least a 45-minute workout in every day, like I used to. Now it's just working, not working out. It's not working out to work out, which it needs to be. Being healthy is very important. I get enough compression going on like this, so I need a lot of stretching and a lot of opposite muscles that I need to work on than what I use every second of my day. Gave me the name when they were growing up. Nice. I like that. And you just added the 78. Are you another 80s kid like myself? That's right, I got a good 80s pop mix on the Spotify machine. I'm the Spotify machine. It's like having the radio back in the day. Yeah, there you go. But the radio that you like, that you want, right? Where we sit there and wait with that cassette tape. And they say, up next. And you get it ready, and then you hit record, and you'd have that song. So you can listen to that cassette. It's usually recorded over a band that you didn't really care for too much. 66 years old today. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. 66. Let's everybody give put a W in the chat for Zookeeper. Happy birthday to Zookeeper. 78 and 66 years young. That's awesome. Who's this? Hot wheel pottery? The wheel is hot. Ah! I'm using warm water. But welcome to you if you're new in here. Have you seen AI DJ on Spotify? It makes listening so much more interesting because it feels like interactive. No, I kind of stick away from all the AI that I can. I don't know. What's brought up with the Terminator movies? I don't. Doesn't. Skynet's taking over. I'm kind of kidding, guys. Just to let you know. Half the stuff I say, I'm just messing around. So. But I haven't dove into the AI stuff, in all honesty. A little bit. I listened to some AI music, which was very strange to hear, like Kurt Cobain singing a Foo Fighters song. That creeped me out a bit. It was pretty decent, like close to what you feel like it would be. So I was like, okay, this is creepy. If you had any sentimental connection to anybody that's not around anymore and they're using their voice, it's odd to hear it. It's odd to hear. Yeah, we got happy birthdays going on. All right. Power, happy birthday, pal. Joyce, I agree, Ben. AI kind of creeps me out. Yeah. It's, I don't know. It's just our generation. My generation, anyway. It's like, but I'm sure there's something good from it. I don't know about it yet. I'm not educated in it at all. G Peeper says, thanks, everyone. Yeah, of course. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a good day. Get to eat some cake or something, or do something. You got any good plans there, Zookeeper? Or are you just gonna watch some Potter on the internet here? A random question, but do you think those cars from the Flintstones were based in real life? No, I mean, I think the toys, there were toys probably made like that. Maybe before the show was produced. So, in a sense, maybe. That's a guess. But no, I don't think they had stone wheels and people trying to push them with like cars. So. They had wagons with stone wheels. Funny question there, Jeremy. Just lurking. It's the flower pot dude. Shy dude. Bro. It's fun. It's Johnny Utah, bro. Dude, it's Johnny Utah making pots, bro. Like. Morpheus came in and said, take the red pill, man. I was like, bro. Dude, bro. The Circle K. Just mix like 10 different Keanu Reeves movies together. Hope you're doing well, just lurking. Thanks for tuning in. Do flower pots sell better than vases? Mine, yeah, flower pots are my main income. But my vases sell for sure. I feel lucky that way, guys. Whatever I kind of make is gone. I don't really have stuff that, I mean, I have stuff in stock, but, you know, you look back and you're like, man, there's nothing that really doesn't sell, which I feel honored that everything I usually make over a year time goes. Every year. You're right with the crime rings. Yeah, dude, I had to go with the Keanu Reeves. I think I was messing around watching during dinner last night. It was what Point Break came up, and I just kind of went into the thought of mixing them all together. Just gotta grab another piece of clip. Well, actually, I have it. What am I talking? The next one I'm gonna have to wedge out. Sheesh. 40 likes, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. What we got? An hour. It was fun. It was a funny mashup. Right? I just mashed them all together. Bro, you killed my dog. Down in the Circle K. Took the red pill. Yeah. Just try to mash them all together. Whoa. It's funny how his career kind of went. Is going, too. Seems like a really nice person. But, he's got quite the motorcycle collection. But, it looks like, just funny how that kind of all from, was Bill and Ted's first? It might have been. From that guy to Speed to the Point Break thing to Matrix stuff to all that stuff. It's funny watching actors' career. I will always remember him as the Shaw, bro. What's going on with this clay? Why there has to be any lumps in there? I'm not too thrilled about this. Well, that's okay. What can you do? In your head, how's everything going with the pots? You been making any pots lately? Or I know we went to your site. We really liked the berry bowl that we bought from you. So looking forward to that. I like the site, man. And anybody in here, you guys should check out Muirhead Pottery. He's a good guy. He's got some videos and some live streams you can watch back. I think he's a great potter. So he's in Pennsylvania, and I'm not too far up here in Connecticut. So, Jeremy, you have to make a hoodie with reverse letters for the skin. Right? Well, everybody thinks I'm just like left-handed now. Man, this guy throws left-handed. You're right. It would be inverted, so kind of like an ambulance. Yeah. Right? Yeah, mirror image. Kind of like the letters on an ambulance. Oh. So right now I'm just weighing out 2 pounds of clay and wedge it out real quick, and I can keep going. So sorry to walk away from the camera, but that's what's got to happen. That's what's got to be done. Making more pots. Your bowl is on the way. Oh, cool. You should get it tomorrow, Thursday. Nice. Looking forward to it. I'll show everybody here when we get it. I am looking forward to it. There's a lot of things on there I wanted, but I have to wait for a later date. And I will do some more. I have so many more to add to the store. Nice. Awesome. There was that one in the live stream that I'll keep an eye out. Remember I asked you which one's your favorite, and we both picked the same one? I don't know if you can remember which one that is, but I was like, that's the one. I know that's going back. Probably a hard thing to remember, but I'm going to keep my eye out for it. That's awesome. Getting good luck doing it. It can be daunting, right? Taking the pictures and putting them up on the website and the whole thing. Luckily, I got my beautiful wife to do that at this point. And yeah, it can be daunting. And it's not only that; it's really hard to get good pictures of pots with glaze because of the reflection. So there's all these different methods to make that happen properly. So I'm kind of lucky because the flower pots, there's not a real reflection going on with them. So much easier to get a decent shot. Oh yes, you still have it. Oh, so you know which one I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Good. Well, maybe I'll have to talk to you on the side and figure that out. Maybe I'll purchase that one from you. Is that the walnut one? I believe it was. I believe it was walnut. I'd have to just go back to the stream and see exactly what glaze. I'm pretty sure. Actually, Mirrorhead knows which pot I'm talking about, so. And actually, he might want to hang on to that pot, so. Who knows? Professor O, the cube is too round. Yeah, it sure is. But hey, I made you a cube that day. And you gave a super chat for it, so thank you again. I appreciate that. I remember it. So, yeah, the cube was made for you. And I know this cube is too round, but round and round, that's the way she goes. Yes, Joyce. It's awesome looking. Yeah, okay. So it is the walnut glaze. Cool. Yeah. See? He knew what. I just remember asking him during live, like, which one's your favorite, and he picked the exact one that I was thinking the whole time. Like, that was the keeper. The Goods Pottery. Hey, how's it going, Dr. Wolff? Yeah. No, I do not have a doctorate. A lot of my friends can attest to that. A doctor in what? Stupidity. How are you? Good to see you in here, the Goods Pottery. Another potter in the chat, guys. Very nice one at that. He's got his own channel, the Goods Pottery. You should check it out. Along with checking out Mirrorhead Pottery. Along with checking out Fresh Cup of Joel, if he's still in here. I don't know. He might be. He might not be. Could be lurking a boot, as he'd say. He's gonna come in and say, I don't say it like that, dude. But welcome to you, Joshua from the Goods Potter. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I haven't sorry I didn't get back on like when we can do the interview thing. A lot of stuff going, but we'll try to figure out something at some point for sure. I'm down to do it. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on my stream. Yes, a pottery doctor. Whenever there's something wrong with a pot, I do play one on TV. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on YouTube. This is where it's all going, right? We're getting older when we have to change that whole saying. What's the real color of clay when it's wet? Like a kind of creamy white grayish. I don't know. Depending on the lighting. It makes it look yellow. That's because I have like just regular light bulbs. I don't have a huge lighting setup system for doing YouTube, so just regular bulbs. But how are you doing today, Goods Pottery? You doing well? I'm just whipping out some orchid pots here because the website is out of them, and I have to get started on another store order coming up here. So it's never ending. 7 days a week pottery. It's a good thing though. Like Martha says, it's a good thing. Spent several hours with a guy from Geek Squad and sorted out the sound issue I was having. Oh, cool. Yeah, sorry you had to go through that, man. I felt bad for you because it was a really nice interview you're doing there with Joel. Like I said, I really enjoy your questions, your listening, I think you're a great interviewer. Yeah, I like your pottery that you make. And I like the whole cause that you're doing. Making goods. For good. I like it. It's a shame, but it's sorted now. Yeah. Where can I find clay? In the ground. I'm only saying that to you. Because I know Sand's gonna be like, yeah. But no, in all seriousness, you can go to a pottery supply store in your area. Just type in pottery supply. And then hit, as a really wise friend of mine said, Google is free. So use it. Actually have to another piece of clay because I already went through all the pots that I had wedged out, or all the pieces of clay that I had wedged out. So 1 minute. Maybe it wasn't a minute. I don't know. Passerby says maybe another stream with the fresh cut goods. Yeah, that was a good. I really liked the. I like the whole conversation. Do you think people mix their own clay, or just is that too much effort? People mix their own clay. I used to mix my own clay. I used to get it in bagged, dry bags and mix it up to specification. It's very dusty. It's very dirty. It'd be very unhealthy if you don't have the right masks to use. If you're using a big clay mixer and don't have good ventilation. So, and being a production potter, I work my way up from that to just buying clay that was pre-made. So whenever I complain that there's like a lump in this clay or this and that, I'm actually mad because there wouldn't have been if I made it up myself. So I'm more mad at myself than anything. The Good Potter, thanks for the support. I have a lot of respect for Joel. I was disappointed to waste some of his time. Nah, he's such a good guy. Hopefully he will be back and we can have a redemption episode. Yeah, he's an awesome guy. He's a good friend, so. But it would be, yeah. And who knows? Maybe this will be your thing, man. That you can go back and forth and see, like, in a couple months where the progression is with some of these people that you interview. You know, I think that'd be cool. I was talking about that a ways back because I have so many makers, creators of all type that I'm friends with in real life, and I was going to set up, you know, mics and cameras and actually do regular interview, like, kind of style thing, I guess, podcast. But I like the format with potters throwing at the same time while talking. I mean, I've gone live a few times with well, I went live with Ugg Chugs, I went live with Fresh Cup of Joel a couple of times, and it's just fun. It's like, you know, two potters hanging out. It's not the same as it is with two potters hanging out in a room together. That's a whole different vibe, as you guys probably know, for the potters out there that are watching. But it's just cool, you know, to see the screen and see where they're at, what they're doing. You know, because when you're in person, you could just pick up some clay and just whip it at them. Have all different kinds of fun. Let's see. Poor clay got smacked. Okay, sad. Hopefully good. Good Spotter says, I've been playing a game when I'm in a chat. Tape the screen twice as fast as I can if correctly done. A thumbs up. That's cool, good. Tap the screen as fast as you can. Let's see. So does this mean it's more expensive to purchase ready-made clay? Yes, it is. You can order bagged clay that's in dry format and then add water to it. And it's much cheaper, probably half the price. But you're avoiding silicosis, in my opinion, which is a good thing to avoid. Yeah. Well, I just need to get another piece of clay together again. I mean, if you're mixing it outside and doing a full day, like wearing a mask, having the whole thing, you can do it safely, but like I said, it's a mess. Garden, what's going on, Garden? Hope you're doing well. Did I miss you, Jimmy? Oh, I already mentioned it. Yep. Welcome to you, Garden. Hey, thanks for always sending those super thanks and all the stuff. You sent one in one of my videos. That was very nice of you. And all the nice comments you've been leaving. I think it was either Sentinel one, or maybe it was your friend. Keena, how's it going? How are you, Keena? Keena, thank you so much for sending what you sent. That was very sentimental to us to receive that. It was quite the nice surprise and very nice of you. So thank you very much. My wife and I both thank you. So very nice of you, and hope you're doing well today, Keena. Muirhead, nothing like a good podcast. Yeah, agreed. I do think podcast is the way to, is what you would call those. Admiral, hello to you. Ben, will you ever do a podcast? Yeah, I would like to. I mean, I started wanting to do that in the beginning. Like I said, I have a lot of creative friends, whether it's music, art, film, blah, 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 that would be very fun to do. So maybe I will. I'd rather do a, just like a sit down talking kind of thing, to be honest with you. For my end, if I'm going to do that. Okay, I'll listen. Aren't you a doctor as well? So I'll listen to the doctor. Cheers to you. Hydrate for safety's sake. This live stream is not brought to you by Poland Spring, but I wish it was. Send me a Poland Spring if you're listening. Send me a lifetime supply. Hydrate. Thanks, Garden, for the reminder to drink more water. Our weather is so much better than a few days ago, Keena says. We had a few oh wow, did you? Yeah, that's not good. I had a buddy that was traveling across country, and we were talking on the phone, saying like which places you should avoid at the moment because of all that, and it really breaks my heart to know that people are losing things right now down there. Not cool. This is already possible. It simply has visual sound, right? This is a podcast. You're just listening to some guy like talk to. I could just be talking to myself the whole time. I should do that one day. Like not even read a chat and just talk to myself. And let you guys see how crazy I am. Danny needs a doctor. Yeah. A flower pot cast, yeah, exactly, yes. I do not cast these pots. These are all handmade on a wheel. There's no slip casting. JM Clay, how's it going? Another member of the Wolff pack. Thank you, JM Clay, for tuning in. Always nice to see you in here. And hope your day is going well. You make any pots today? Hope so. You need to make pots every day. Every day. I was deemed a doctor by the Goods Pottery, so doctor's orders. Make pots every day. It is one way to progress quickly. I have to play waiter for a second, so I'm just going to move these off to the side. I'll be right back. I think we need to cancel dating. What? I think we need to cancel dating. I don't like cancel culture for one. What do you mean? Cancel dating podcast? It's the worst advice. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't like that, but I'm not a big fan of cancel culture. Personally. Internet picketing. I don't know if you take advice. You should take advice from whoever. Trusted people that you know, maybe. Good evening, Leonis. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in today. Always nice to see you in here. Making some orchid pots today. I'm out of stock on them. And yeah, hello to Usher, Keena says. Yep. Agreed. Hello to you. Thank you for tuning in. Howdy, Potter. Nice to see you. Yep. Howdy to you. Think you all okay? Yeah. All's well here. Just making pots. Orchid pots. I don't know if any other makers out there think this way, but whenever I'm out of stock on an item, and I get an email that says, "When will you have more of these in stock?" I personally feel it's easier to just go downstairs and start making more because I know more emails like that are coming, and then go and reply to the email when I'm done. That I made some. They're in the drying process. It'll be a few days. We'll check back in soon. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just the way it is for me. Have you ever watched those compilations where news anchors can't stop laughing? Oh yeah, the second best. The second best thing ever. Huh. The first would be. Yeah. Well, for the anchor stuff, I some of that stuff is pretty funny. I mean, it's live, so yeah. If they're doing the weather out here is crazy, and a truck drive by and just hits a puddle and the water goes all over them. And they stand there like, back to you in the nice warm studio. There's some good ones on there, good compilations. We're hopping off here, picking up the granddaughter. Nice. She's learning to weave. Awesome. Have a good day. Thanks, Ben, for another great stream. Thank you, Keena, and thank you again for sending what you sent. That was very nice of you. Above and beyond. I appreciate that. Nothing like getting a handmade gift from somebody as kind as yourself. So thank you very much. Best of wishes with your day with your granddaughter. So, yeah. And I look a bit tired. Do I look a bit tired? Do I look tired? JM Clay with the super sticker. Can I hit heart on this? JM Clay, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for doing that, JM Clay. Goodness. Too nice. Alert, 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 too nice. Let's get some W's in the chat for JM Clay. Thank you very much for doing that, JM. Patrick, I already did a W. Thank you. JM, you're awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, another W coming in for JM Clay. Coach, I'm doing well. Thank you. Too nice of you, JM Clay. Hey, you don't have to do that. Save your money. Everybody save that money. Tons of W's coming in. All right. I think those trainers finally realized that these anchors with real personalities get more views. Yeah, well, I've never break character. Yeah, well, I shouldn't even be a character to begin with. They should just be themselves. Yeah, it's cold out here. It sucks. Back to you. Well, that's very nice of you, Jam. I appreciate it. Yeah. You don't mean to be doing that. But I appreciate the support very much so. Ellie, maybe? Chad in chat? The country? A person? What do you mean? What you mean? A person, hey Chad? So you gotta share the level. I appreciate that, JM. Very nice of you. Too nice. And JM is another person that's just started live streaming pottery making. She's in Florida, and you guys should check her out. JM Clay. I love her outdoor setup because she's in Florida and she can have all the wildlife around her. It's so cool to see. So, very nice person. Check her out. Give her a sub. Peter, hey, how's it going? How are you? Who are you? Go. I love talent. Man, thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you for even just the kindness and your words. I always feel like it's learned behavior for me because I've I've been doing it forever. So just kind of whatever. But thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate it, and welcome to you here. I try to live stream somewhat often on the regular these days. It's been kind of like I've been doing Tuesday through Friday or something, but I don't know. I can't say that I'm definitely going to, so because even tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be able to get on here tomorrow. Maybe earlier if I do. There's stuff going on I need to do in the afternoon. Hi, Ellie. Who's Ellie? Oh, Ellie Redmond. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, Jam Quinn. I'm wishing the best of luck to you on your streaming adventures. There's gonna be ups and downs. You're gonna have to deal with the. I don't even want to say the word because we'll get a lot of them after I say it. But I'll say it. Fuck it. Trolls. You have to deal with a lot of trolls. That word's just gonna call them in down the road, and just don't care. That's what I say. Just focus on what you're doing with work. Written words and texts are not the same as listening to somebody say it in person. A lot of people don't have the balls to even say that stuff to you in person, so. I mean, they used to. But now, they hide behind their keyboards. If you could do any job for a day, what would you choose? I would choose something in aviation. So you just like get out and be like, I'm flying this plane with no knowledge of how to do it. Oh, with the bullet trains. Well, yeah, well, that's not lovely. That's for children. Well, I meant the botanical aspect of it. We got a W for passerby. You had a troll yesterday. Yeah, what name passerby? I do dinner, Ben. Nice friends, nice day, stay all healthy. Thank you so much, Leonis. I appreciate it. No, I remember his name. I wasn't calling him in. I was there. I remember obvious troll.
It's me, Arnie. I'm under a bridge. I'm a troll.
But yeah, back to Jeremy's question. If you could do any job for a day, but take the day off. I'm so tired. I don't know. Yeah. I'm stumped. Do I get paid for the day? Because that would change things, Jeremy. If you get paid that the person normally gets paid, that would change the things. I'm gonna say his name 3 times and he'll appear. Right.
It's me, Harry.
Yeah. Are you saying you would consider the money so you would choose something like president? Now, president makes 400 grand a year. Nah, I wouldn't choose that. So, I don't know, maybe what Warren Buffett's doing for one day. I don't know. Because yeah, if you really set to your mind like what you want to do for a living, you could go out there and achieve that. So, if you wanted to be in aviation or drive trains, I'm sure there's a calling for people, and the need for people to be driving trains. Maybe Passerby can attest to that. So, if you wanted to become that and do that, I'm sure you could. So, I was just kind of going off of you could choose one thing to work on one day. It's like, well, I could use a day off. So, but on that day off to work, do something different. Might as well be the most paying thing you've ever seen. JM, yeah, it's annoying, but now I get to make a choice. Yeah, exactly. Well, that was nothing, to be honest with you, JM. I don't want to scare you away from anything, but that was nothing. The more you watch here, you'll see. That was absolutely nothing. So much worse than that. I'm sure that's what they tell us, but right, well, true, Jeremy. True. Maybe true. Maybe not. Peter says, nice work. Thanks, Peter. Appreciate that. Do it for the money. That's about it. Right, but there's calling for people to do that job. There's a calling for people to do things, period, at this point, and I would imagine. And that's why electricians and plumbers and all this stuff, just get out there and do stuff. People are actually doing things. They're getting paid well. So just do it. Just do it. Okay, then I have to change the question. Which job would you do for the experience for a day? You're gonna have to give me a minute. I know you already gave me a minute. It's not coming to the top of my head. There's a lot of things rolling around in there. A lot of empty space. Just for the experience. I've always enjoyed film, so I would probably have to go with assistant director, producer, something like that. Where I wouldn't have to really direct, but I would love to be helping and on there. So, something to do with that. Just hang out on a film set. Nice office work pot. Thanks, Peter. JM, really? Another JM with a super chat, guys. Okay, let's get some W's in the chat for JM. That's ridiculous. That's 2 of those today, JM. We're on super sticker and one of this. It's $10 of your money. You could be buying some. You could be buying one of your favorite tools. What is my favorite tool? Aside from my own small brain, I would probably have to go with just the rib that I made years ago. This basic rib. I know that's like kind of a cop-out answer, but that one's kind of like my go-to, especially for things like this. But recently, I mean, I have a bunch of random coggles or roulettes or tools that I would probably have to say the rope rim is pretty nice because they take a lot of time to make. You make a lot of them. Some of them I don't make, like this one. This is a cool one. This is just a top. This is a Nesquik top. Carved out piece of wood. Screwed it to it. Yeah, I mean, a good question. I would probably say, for pottery wise, you're talking about, right, JM? Look at all the W's for JM. Everybody, go, let's go. Guard. Okay, challenge is accepted. What challenge? Challenge you to create and direct a pottery related video. What's this? Wait a minute. Challenge you to create and direct a pottery related video movie. Yeah, that would be cool. How about like make it like a horror movie? James says, no way, that's cool, and that's quick. Who would have thought? Yeah, so, and then this one here, that's this little thing. I don't know if you could see it. That is a peanut butter jar lid. Before I realized I was allergic to peanuts. So yeah, there's definitely certain things like that. I mean, you can look around at all these things. Shit, did I just do that? No, I didn't. I mean, I've literally ripped off a Tonka toy wheel before. I'm like, let me try that. And it was a little too Matrix looking, a little too ridiculous looking. But yeah. So I would have to say some of the coggles or roulettes are probably some of my favorite things. That rib, which I'm actually going to start producing. I'm going to start making those ribs. And selling them on my website at some point here soon. So that'll be fun. I've had a lot of people ask for those ribs. I'm trying to think of any other main tool. I mean, of course, I love my Shimpo RK Whisperer. I was actually given this one by Shimpo when I went on the Martha Stewart show. So that was just like a whoa moment. And to have that, and I don't know. That was so cool. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. The other one is one I first purchased. That one's from '99. This one's 06, something like that. Can you make a pot blindfold? Yeah, I definitely could. I don't have a blindfold down here. I'm gonna put a bucket on my head. I have a video of me doing a blindfold video, actually. So Karen with the challenge to make a pottery movie. Yeah, we'll call it Ghost 2. The Return of the Swayze. Looking so busy at work. That reminds me, what is your opinion on the crew on a film set and royalties? Actors get paid royalties, but the crew gets paid one-off. That's a choice that the actor gets, actually. The actor can either, if there's an opportunity for that, the actor can choose to get royalties over a stipend pay. And depending on like certain crews, depending on what the crew you mean by the crew, like if it's just a lighting guy, the project could get paid for the day as a lighting guy. So they're subcontractor. So, but yeah, that's actually a choice that they get with certain films. So. Jam, I know that's cool. That's what I thought. Hey, are we? Wait a minute. What? Hey, we're a thing that too horror movie. Yeah, exactly. Well, there's a hilarious. Well, it's not. It's hilarious to me. I made a trailer on my channel called "A Nightmare of a Potter." So if you go to my channel page and hit videos and scroll down, it's not too far down because it was last Halloween. So it'll just say "A Nightmare of a Potter." So there's a trailer I made for it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. All right. Can't do too many more of these because I go to. That should be. Well, Reed, will you fire your pottery? Do you fire your pottery in my basement? No. I'll be paying a test. Now see, that's a funny troll one. That's not bad to me. How's it going, poopy pants? It's going pretty good. Let's see. Do you fire your pottery in the basement? No, I do not. Well, Reed, I have a 2 kilns in the garage. Well ventilated garage. Sam Clint, Obama, Martha Stewart. Yeah, she's a good friend. Known her since I was very young. I've been on her show, I don't even know how many times, shows. But good friend. Shaking Around animation movie. It's made by, it's cool to see. They made a small set that could fit on a dinner table and film it. Nice. Had one guy, Rez. Rez is in here. Ben, it's been a really long time since I got to watch the stream. Yeah, well, thank you for tuning in, Rez. Hope you're doing well. Better watch out for Rez. I'm just wondering what it feels like to be rich and famous, Ben. Anyone who asks. I'm not rich nor famous, so I would have to ask somebody else the same question. I'm a freaking potter. How rich can you be? Look, I'm making pots in the basement. Oh, it's hilarious. Well, I'm not rich. I'm not famous, I wouldn't say. Luckily, I've had some good press, I would say, which is good. I've been in tons of different magazines and newspapers, Wall Street Journal, LA Times, Chicago Tribune, all these different things. So I have some good press, which is very nice. And so nice. I was in Yankee Magazine not long ago. So whenever the press stuff happens, it's fun. Been on a lot of TV shows and all that stuff. But as far as being rich, that's very much not so the case. I'm rich with happiness, so. Story about a film that got canceled because they couldn't afford to pay the actor, so the actor chose to take no salary, but only royalties. Yeah. There is actually there's a lot of movies that are like that. Because it'd be way over budget. What movie was that, Jeremy? Gameplay, that sounds amazing. Yeah, well, I mean, I've been doing this for so long, and kind of what kicked a lot of that stuff off was, of course, Martha. She kicked a lot of that stuff along. Let's say. So, going back, I think on my website I have a lot of the press. I don't have all of it because I didn't get all of it. Somebody sent me one not long ago that my pots and the whole thing on me was in Garden and Gun magazine down in the South. No idea it was even happening. It just was in there. Really cool. So a lot of this, I do not have everything that that I've been mentioned in or whatnot, but we keep our eyes open. It's weird how you find stuff. Like there was not long ago, you guys might have seen a short I made. One of my pots was in an Alka-Seltzer commercial. Like clearly it was one of my pots with my name and everything on it. It's like, there it is. So I added the Leonardo DiCaprio meme to it. Have you had autography and stuff like that, or just an interest of yours? Just an interest. Well, I've done shows before. I did a few commercials back in the day. I was for the WWF, which is now the WWE. I was on 2 or 3 different commercials with them, which was pretty fun. I got to, this was going back to 2001. So yeah, no, with that stuff, I got to wrestle little people. Very strange. It was the 80s and 90s. So, that was a very interesting shoot. And then I got to do a kind of like Fight Club scene commercial for WWE with Batista before he was in every single movie. He was just kind of coming out into the scene on the wrestling world. So he was awesome to work with, man. He kept throwing this guy at me, and I had to throw him back at him, and he'd kick him in the head. And I was like, dude. At the end of it, I said to the guy that kept getting kicked in the head, like, because everybody's like, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Well, this dude's face was swollen, completely swollen shut. And I said, dude, how much you make for this? He told me a number, and I'm like, dude, I made pretty close to the same amount. Like, what the heck? Oh, crazy. That was a crazy time frame. So, did a lot of stuff like that. Jan, that sounds amazing. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Happiness is the most important part. Hey, Shuriken Zone, how are you? The most important part and the hardest to achieve. Bravo, sir. I'm having a sick day today. Oh, no. Just a cold. Your ears are perked up about Martha. Yeah, Martha's a good friend. She's been very nice to me. I've been on, I don't know how many of the magazines and how many of the different shows she's had. Either my father or I on. Her whole greenhouse is all my pots. I have a couple of videos, of my regular long form videos of her greenhouse with all my pots. So they're on here on YouTube. You just go to videos and long form. I think I have 3 different ones. But she's a sweetheart. Love her to death. What the fuck did I? Seriously? Yes, you did. That happened. I have pictures to prove it. It was a different time. It was I guess 2000. Yeah, it was 2000 when I did that shoot. So that one was interesting, guys. So I moved out to Colorado, and I instantly failed. I moved to Fort Collins, and I couldn't find work. College town. I couldn't find work, so failed. Moved home pretty quickly after I ran out of money that I saved up to go out there with. Came back home to my mom and my stepfather's house, which is a dairy farm, and he woke me up the next first morning. I got home around 1 in the morning. He woke me up around 1 o'clock. Or, I'm sorry, not 1 o'clock, that'd be great. Probably around 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that, and said, Ben, you gotta wake up, we gotta go cut the corn. I said, you're not cutting the corn, you're messing with me. It's too early to cut the corn. He said, no, WWE is coming, and they're gonna put a wrestling ring in the cornfield, and we need to go cut 100 by 100 square to be able to do that. I said, what? And I got up, and we actually went and started cutting it down. So I was like, okay, this is real. So the guy came up after we cut it down, and he said, hey, man, maybe you should be in the shoot. I said, okay, sure, I'll do that. What do I got to do? He said, go up to the dressing thing. So I went up to the dressing thing, and they dressed me up as an Amish person. And we had to run across the field and pretend like we were fighting. And then we had to get in the ring and fight little people. Like I said, it was a different time, so probably wouldn't be made today. But if anybody out there can find this, I would really love it. I know somebody mentioned to me not long ago that they thought they had a VHS tape of it. So I need to find it though, because it's not. I cannot find it on YouTube for anything. But it was 2000 Royal Rumble commercial. So yeah, it was crazy. So Corey's just saying that. How's it going, Corey? Hope you're doing well. Um, I think I can make her a pot. I think I could make her a pot. Oh, you mean Martha? I don't push things on Martha. Sorry, JM. I don't do that with her. I just make what she requests and this and that. I don't push anything on her. But sorry to say no to that. Yeah. I kind of go, whatever she wants, I make. But yeah, it is. That was cool. It was pretty. It was pretty. Dude, it was quite the funny thing. The second shoot was awesome because after we were done with that, the guy was like, I'd like to have you on some more stuff. So like I said, I went down and worked with Batista, Dave Batista. He was just called Batista at that point. That was pretty interesting. But yeah, I had other shoots that I did were, like I said, Martha Stewart's show is probably, I don't even know, dozen, 2 dozen times. The big one though is NBC. I was live. She featured just me. It was with a live audience. It was the pot show with Jimmy Fallon, so he was there, and that was interesting.
Hey, Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, it was called the Pot Show with Jimmy Fallon, and it was like a week before he took over Conan O'Brien's late night show. So a lot of stuff going on for just a guy making pots at that point. And that was, I think, back in 07. I think it just had gotten married. So, or maybe it was right before it. I don't know. It was crazy. So a lot of stuff happened. So that's awesome. I'll check that out for sure. Been a Martha fan since I was a little kid. Always loved all the Halloween stuff. Oh yeah. Those costumes she does. I love the covers of all the magazines. And those are funny shoots that she's probably doing. Oh, she's awesome. I seem to get to hang out probably like, I don't know. You see her probably 5 times, 6 times a year, something like that. If I'm lucky. One guy, how hard is it to start a family? How hard was it for you? I just have my wife and I. Pretty easy. Fell in love with her when we were very young. That was easy. That's hilarious. I am sure I'll be upset. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, it is what it is. Like, it's just different times, different thinking. Very interesting. Again, it's television, so whatever. That's the way I look at it. It's fake. It's acting. How can you get mad at actors acting? Wouldn't make any sense. Would it? Yeah. Actually, pass her out. Yeah, we'll talk about this for sure because it was interesting. That's for darn sure. But it was lucky, like I said, I wanted, when I was young, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an actor or something to do with film. Directing. I don't know about writing. I mean, I like stories and plots and stuff, so working on scripts would be cool, but really, I think what I would, when I was younger, if you were to ask me, it was either, something to do with my guitar or be an actor. Something to do with film. So, I will put that right at the top of my resume. Yeah, I don't really need a resume to make pots. But yeah, it's in there. It's in the old memory bank. So, like I said, there's a lot of fun and weird things like that happen throughout my life, which were unexpected and, you know, kind of just thrown at me. So, the Great American Throw Down Star. You want to throw it down? Been a while. Of course, it's been a while. Hope all is well. Connect. Wait, not bad. Connect to tech. Miss you in Joel's lives. Oh well, thank you, Corey, for tuning in today. I appreciate it. And no worries. I go live when I can, and people who can make it. If they can. If they can't, no worries to you. But I hope you're doing well over there in Ireland. Shout out to Ireland. You just had a busy day, didn't you, with the St. Paddy's Day? Happy St. Paddy's Day to you a couple days ago. If I do recall correctly. The Great American Throwdown. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. It'd be an interesting. I'm not into competing with pottery. I don't like that idea. Though I haven't even watched the throwdown show there. So, Sunset. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you, Sunset. Yeah, been a while. Hope you're doing well. Doing well here. Now I'm just kind of wrapping up. I made a ton of orchid pots. So later my wife will have to put the holes in the sides of the pots so you can drain out. I hope you're doing well, Sunset. It's nice to see you here. Chicken Zone. The words Potter to Martha Stewart are probably. No, I mean, she's got other pottery friends too, but yeah, I make majority of stuff that's in her greenhouse. So, and plants is a big thing. So she has a lot of plants in her house, her greenhouse, all this stuff, and she's so supportive to artists and people that create and do things. So can't thank her enough. Let's see. Is the clay talking to you artistically today? No, I actually, if it was, I wasn't listening. Sorry. You're doing good, Sunset. Glad you're doing well. But thank you so much, Sunset. I appreciate it. Were you live the other time? I got busy with my daughter. Was I live the other time when I got busy with my daughter? I don't know, Sunset. What do you mean? Let's see here, Danny. Hey, man. I just discovered greetings from Uruguay. Wow. Cool. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. So I'm actually, if you're just tuning in, I am going to be wrapping up. It's time for me to do other things. Everybody says I'm tired. I'm starting to feel tired. So maybe I'll just pass out. How about I just stream myself sleeping on the wheel? Would you guys all just sit here and watch that? What's the guy above me behind bars? Do you? You find it offensive? Just sit on it, let it spin, right, and vomit. See how long it takes me to vomit? Danny, don't take offense to that. People write things. I don't think you did anything. So, people just write weird stuff sometimes, man. So, yeah, you know, okay, good. Well, as long as you know, because, I don't know. Took me, what, about a year and a half to understand sarcasm? Everything's going to be fine, man. Glad I popped in to say hi. Bye. Hey, see you later, Corey Sims. Always nice to have you in here, and we'll catch you whenever we do. Best of luck to you, and hope you have a good, evening over there in Ireland. So be safe, family, and all. Take care of you. And then bots everywhere. Sunset Sarcasm is my middle name. Cool. Yeah. Sounds like a cool name, actually. JM, good to see you. You're gonna go do pottery. Yes,
Do it. Do it. Lord JM, make your pottery.
And thank you, JM. That was too much today to be giving the $5 super sticker and the $5 super chat. Too nice of you, and you're a member. You're doing too much. Thank you. To be fair, sarcasm in text can be difficult if you don't know the person. Yeah, I just am sarcastic in every second of my life, so even that was sarcastic. But you're right. You can't really tell sarcasm in text, but I just take it as everybody's pretty much being sarcastic. Yeah. You're doing such a great job, Ben. This is really cool. Yeah, thanks. I'm just messing around. Guys, I'm being sarcastic again, but I'm glad that Sunset has sarcasm as a middle name. That's kind of cool. Kick-ass name. Sunset Sarcasm Pottery. Sunset, are you in New York now? Didn't you move or something? Something was going on? I don't know. I can't remember. If that's not you, I'm sorry. My brain's going. Can't know everybody. Can't remember everything. Thank you, Shirkin Zone. Yeah, I hope you have a good one too, man. Appreciate you. Thank you to you. My daughter woke up. Times to go have a great day. Hope you have a good day with your daughter. Last word says Joyce, take care. Yes, you too, Joyce. Is your sister the one in the paints or something with your dad's pots? My half sister Elizabeth paints, does drawings, kind of like children drawings. She also does some stuff on the sides of the pots sometimes of my dad's pots. Have you heard John Mayer slow dancing? What? No, I haven't heard that. I've seen John Mayer once because he was playing with the Grateful Dead or Dead and Friends or whatever. My buddy dragged me to the concert. And he did a really good job with that band. So, but yeah, no, I don't know much about John Mayer, even though he was a Connecticut guy. So I should. You will be soon, Sunset. Okay, so I had that right. All right. Anyway, I'm out, guys. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, no matter where you are in the world. Be well, and we'll catch you next time. JM, thank you so much for the super chat and the super sticker. Best wishes to everybody in here that tuned in, and I will catch you next time. So, passerby. Ciao, bro. Take care, man. Dude, it's Johnny Utah signing off, bro. Morpheus said there's a red pill to take, bro. Dude. Whoa.